Guys, what's up, man? It's your boy Joe Simmer, and check it out. I got a incredible shootout gameplay, man. This was a complete shootout. This was absolutely insane, man. I've been dropping banger after banger. A lot of great videos, man, but we're gonna hop into it. I'm just gonna hop into it, man. If you like the content, you like my breakdowns, man, like, subscribe, and let me know, what other content you want to see. You already know this is what I do here, right? I already know who I'm going to on this play. I do this. I show you guys. Let's see. Right? Bunch. Short side. Audible to trips. Okay? What that's going to do is put my trips on the wide side. Okay? Now, I always run this combo. If you watch my videos, you know I love this combo. Now, this is what I see here. This is basically man coverage, right? Because this guy's lined up, and this guy's lined up. Okay? Now, when the safety, the free safety is on top of the slot guy like this, that means it's man coverage, okay? At least for the most part, it means it's man coverage because these guys are symmetrical, right? So I already know the tight end is going to be on the safety on this play, right? So who do I go to? Go to the tight end. Boom. Let's go, man. End up scoring for a touchdown. This guy was really good, man. This guy was actually really good. I had no answer for him, and he had no answer for me, right? So we come out, and he hits a crazy dot. Now, I feel like this should have been dropped. The way that he got hit, he should have dropped that, but Gronkowski was just freaking. I can't believe he held on to that ball. We had pretty good defense right here. I'll try to show you guys my play art. So this is something that I want to talk about. Is I highly suggest you watch my last video because I talked to you about showing blitz. When you show blitz, your free safety and the strong safety are going to drop down, and they're going to drop down really low, right? But whenever you're in dollar, you can't show blitz. It's not a good idea in dollar, okay? When I'm in nickel over, when I'm in certain formations, showing blitz is actually very beneficial because these guys will drop down without me having to click on them. But as you see, when I'm in dollar, I have to click on them both individually, and then I bring them down. Okay, so they play just a little bit more aggressive, and so yeah, I would not recommend showing blitz in dollar. Okay, I'm playing dollar right now, but as you see here. Oh my God, that should have been a pick. The user was insane. But nice little run, man. He's running. He's just picking me apart, man. This guy, I wish I could lab with this guy, honestly. I remember playing him. This dude was incredible. He was good. He was really good. Boom. Right? Playing man coverage, shade outside. It's just not going to work. And then boom, he hits Michael Irvin. So excellent answer back really is what it comes down to. But I'm in wide curl. I have B on a drag. Okay. And then I end up having Derrick Henry, just hitting Derrick Henry right there. And I'm playing really aggressive. So I'm doing a lot of no huddle, stuff like that. Same exact play, literally the same exact play. Hit him again. Boom. Sometimes it's okay to run the same play. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Go to trail from bunch. And boom. Right over the top, man. Let's go. Excellent throw. Excellent read, too. Okay, the reason why I threw this is, number one, is because he was behind, and so I free-formed it up. So this is a really good breakdown right here. Is look where I free-formed it. I free-formed it far away from Peppers. Okay, so if he wasn't so close, then I probably wouldn't have thrown it on. Obviously, right? But there's a little space between them, so I already have a running start, or at least my receiver already has a running start. So I figured I'd just free-form it and as far as I could. So I free-formed that as far away as I could. And if it was overthrown, then I'm okay with that. Like, it's just an overthrow. But I want to give only my receiver the chance. And so that's what happened there. Is I high passed it too. So I only gave my receiver the chance, completely untouched, excellent read. And as you see, you know, like I said, it's just a freaking shootout, man. This game was incredible. Oh my God, crazy stick work by this guy. You know, he ends up getting a nice little 20-yard gain run or whatever. But he's in tight coverage. And so I'm trying to shoot the gap. User sack, baby. Let's go. I actually thought he was running, but I was already in too deep. So I figured I would just try to go for the sack, and it worked out in my favor. You know, sometimes that happens. Right? So what I'm doing is I'm backing up that receiver, or that cornerback. So I'm backing him up, and I believe I have him at a 25. Or it may just be at a stock or 10 or something. But I'm backing that cornerback up. So you have to click on him, back him up. Definitely going to help with the corners and stuff like that. And then I go to cover 6 from here. See what adjustments are I'm doing. Okay, so I'm double teaming Michael Irving on the right. And I'm taking excellent user and excellent defense. That was great defense. Yeah, that's just great. That's a great read. I don't know how he saw that. What was this guy on? He's just on a post. See, this is a problem when you give somebody good, you know, way too much time in the pocket. They're gonna pick you apart, man. They're gonna go through the reads. Great pocket by him. He was staying in the pocket, so he wasn't going moving too much. It's just, you know, it's a great pocket. But as you see, this is just such a high level chess match right here. And then he hits me with the RPO. I do remember that. I was really shocked. RPOs are really hard to stop. I don't really have an answer for an RPO. I go to the same thing, right? So I go from bunch to trips, but I see the same exact thing, right? Man coverage, man coverage, man coverage, man coverage across the board. And then I see this free safety is directly above this corner, which means it's cover 0 at least. At least that's what I was thinking. That was cover 0 at the time. So I know it's a one-on-one with Kelsey and the safety. And as you see, Kelsey and the safety, boom, right? Kelsey was the reason I was in this game. He was literally the reason I was in this game, right? I go to Saints out. And then I run a play out of this. Boom. Like I said, if you watch my last video, I broke this play down. This is one of my favorite plays, man. Because I have CeeDee Lamb on the out, or the receiver on out. So if this is if this corner, the reason I love this play and this route is because if this corner is in any type of deep zone, this is going to be money every time. If there's any sort of cloud flat, but it's a zone drop, it's going to be money every time. So this is such a good route, man. A very underrated route in this game. And then I have more with Kelsey. Okay, so Kelsey is on a streak to free up more on the post, right? And then I did end up blocking Henry because I figured the slot corner would be blitzing. But actually, Derrick Henry actually ended up picking this guy up, which saved me a sack. And then who do I look for? I end up looking for that post route. 14-14, a minute left. And you already know what play I'm going to, man. Like I said, I run this play all the time. This is a play I run all the time. I run this play. Nobody seems to have an answer. I'm usually looking for Kelsey. I'll take Henry if nobody's over there. So it just kind of depends. I see Henry's guarded. I get the low leverage. The reason I knew this was a completion, so I knew this was a completion, is as soon as I saw this, that's when I threw it, as you see. Because the way that the users react, the way your user reacts in Madden 23 is, if you're going a certain way, you can't just cut back. You know what I mean? It's not arcade style. You have to come to a complete stop and then go the other way. By that time, as soon as I saw them going opposite directions, that's when I threw it. And that's all it took, was just that low room. So, and I'm running the same exact play right here. As you see, I was trying to look for Kelsey. I should have threw it away, 3rd and goal. But he has no timeout, so I end up just running the clock. I don't think I went for it right here. Oh my God, I actually went for it. Okay, this is a terrible play call. I'm rewatching this with you guys. I didn't watch this before I got on the mic, but okay, cool. I get sacked right here. So what I should have done is I should have just kicked a field goal and just chewed clock, or take a delay of game. So I take off an extra second or so and then just kick a field goal. So I think this is most likely frustration. This is most likely saying, fuck you, I'm going to score on you kind of thing. And then I end up throwing a pick. That's hilarious. That's funny. But that's most likely the case, is I was pissed off, so I was like, fuck you, I'm going to score, basically. And he throws this right here. Michael Irvin was able to get open. I got the middle covered on this one. Great defense. So what do we go here? We go cover 4. Let's see. Second quarter, 19 seconds left. I think this is good defense. This has to be good defense, because I don't want to give somebody with skill time, with the ball, right? You want him to feel the pressure. He ends up lobbing this up and getting that. Yeah, Gronkowski. That's just that, excellent read. He saw the mismatch. Excellent read. We go into third quarter, right? The start of the third quarter. So I end up playing 2 curl flats, and he ends up just, luckily he got that animation. He's 11 for 12, dotting me up. He is completely torching my defense. Like I said, this guy's good, man. And so what I end up doing is I end up playing a blue with a deep blue on the short side. Usually short side, I like to do this. It usually bags, especially if you have KO abilities. But he is freaking, look, 12 of 13, 3 TDs. The dude is freaking dotting me. It's been a long time since I've been dotting like that, man. But nice little play right there. And I end up causing a strip fumble. He ends up getting the ball back. So I'm a nickel over, show blitz. I end up trying to bait. And this was really unlike him. I'm not sure what he saw here, but this is completely covered. So I don't, he has a touchdown right here with the tight end. So I think he just expected this route to, usually my guess whenever somebody throws a pick like this is, and watch the stick work, right? He clicks off and then I end up just running outside. That's really important, because they'll usually dive, and that was just great. That was just great user by me, or great stick work. What I think I saw there is, I think that play usually works for him in the red zone. So I figured, I do this too. Whenever you play the game for so long, you'll have things that automatically work, and when you do it kind of subconsciously. And I figured, that was the reason for that. But I ended up playing really good defense, actually. So 21-21, he gets the ball back. And I do remember this. Yeah, I've never seen this happen before. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Look at this. I mean, this is Byers. This is not like Derrick Henry. This is not flash. Nobody's flashing orange, right? It's just fluke. Look at this crap. I mean, this is just... I mean, that's just Madden fluke. That's Madden fluke at its finest. So when I saw that, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, I'm working my butt off to try to score. And this guy just gets some fluke like that. So I end up running trail and bunch. I end up running trail, and then I motion over the drag. So I put R1 on a drag. And what I'm looking for is B right here. And I end up mossing him. That was a pretty dangerous throw, but that's okay. So I'm 8 for 11. I do have an interception. So I'm just trying to make something happen. You know what I mean? So I end up running, like I said, so this is a benefit of MUT. The benefit of MUT is you can have Hot Route Master and you can create any play you want. That's the only benefit I see to MUT, is you can create whatever play you want. So in this case, I ended up creating bunch trail. Okay. So I went into trail and I created bunch trail. So I ended up putting CD Lamb on a post route, which is this one right here. Right. I left the tight end on the stock route, and then I end up dragging this guy, putting more on that corner. This is something I like to do, and I like to motion over the drag. Right. So right here, I already know it's man coverage. So I'm looking for the corner. As you see, boom. Right. And then I hit square, break the broken tackle again. And, you know, he definitely gets me some yards. I end up going right here to Saints out. Okay, so what I end up doing here is I actually end up looking for Lamb. Lamb is the read. This play in the red zone, Lamb is always going to be the read. Lamb or more is always going to be the read right here. Right, the tight end is just to kind of get everybody out the zone. But I'm looking for Lamb. I didn't see him, so I end up trying to scramble with it. And great click on by this guy, man. And I do the same exact thing, right? I end up throwing it up to London, and I end up getting a lucky break. That should have been an interception. But I'm okay with that, man. I'll take Madden fluke any day of the week. But as you see, this is a complete shootout. This is an amazing game. I have no answer for him. He has no answer for me. But what is going on here? Like, what is up with this guy breaking tackles? Like, this is what I don't understand about the game. Is this is not a great running back. Byers at the time, even though he just came out, he wasn't really that good. There's nothing special about him. Yet he's getting hella fluke. Like, what is this? So that's 2 runs in a row that he's just gotten really fluky on. And I'm just like, come on, bro. Like y'all trying to do your boy like really dirty. You know what I mean? And then this play, like I said, I go to this play all the time. This play, I always look for the post route, right? So I have Lamb who's on that outs route. When it's man coverage, right? This is man coverage because everybody's lined up symmetrical. You got the 2 safeties. But this guy's lined up. This guy's lined up. This is definitely man coverage. So, you know, Lamb was open, but I waited, and I usually look for the post, and I possession caught that. If I would have racked that, probably would have been incomplete. So 11 for 14, 300 yards, 3 TDs. I'm playing really good, playing really solid. I end up going from bunch to trips, but except I switch it up here. So remember what we talked about earlier is there's no corner on top of this slot receiver. So I know it's zone coverage. So this is definitely zone coverage. I'm looking for London or Lamb. And I end up seeing the tight end. The tight end, dude, Kelsey at the time was a freaking beast. He was such a beast. He's, like I said, having him on that corner route was just unstoppable, man. I forgot what I was running on him. I think I was running route tech on him or something. But as you see, 2 curl flats. I end up clicking on. This is actually a great click on. So I'm in 3-3 regular, right? He has a touchdown right here. He didn't see him. So he ends up throwing it over here. I click on and cut it off. So you know, I cut it off 35-35. This is an insane game. This is insane. I mean, this is a great game. And I end up running the ball here. Right? Feed Derrick Henry the rock. Feed your best running back. Feed him the rock, man. And then I end up coming here. I end up going from bunch to tight. So I audible from bunch to tight. And I end up running this play, okay? So this is a really good play right here. London goes out and then up. My reads are either Moore or Kelsey. So I usually look for more first to see if he can beat everybody. And if not, then I'll look down at Kelsey. If not, I'll try to throw it away. Right? But, you know, nothing too crazy with the pressure. My line is holding up. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And I end up throwing it to London. I wonder, what did I put him on? Oh, I ended up putting him on a corner. Yeah, I ended up putting him on a corner because I noticed it's man coverage. Why do I notice it's man coverage? Right? Try to break this down. Yeah, so I think I ended up looking over here because I put him on a corner route because this is what I wanted, but I noticed it was man coverage. And so that's when I was like, okay, I knew it was going to be, I actually should have freeformed that. I should have freeformed that ahead. So this is my game to win. We are in the same exact spot as I was last game. We're in the same spot. We're in every position to win. So what do? I go to my go-to red zone play. I'm always running this play in the red zone. And it's always money. It's so money. I'd short in on London, so he ends up getting me a first down. So I end up getting a first down. So what do you do in this case? What's the smart thing to do in this case? Run the ball. Very, very low risk. Run the ball. But guess what? I was unbalanced. So if you know me, you know I play on balance because I like to jurtle. And guess what? I've told you this in the last video. Boom. Fumble. I told you guys it's the same thing. It's every single time. Madden will cheat you in the lower seconds of the game. So you have to play on conservative. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to play on conservative whenever time is running low on Madden. They will screw you over as soon as the first chance you give them. And because I wasn't on balanced, because I wasn't on conservative and I play on balanced, I ended up giving a fumble. I ended up fumbling the ball. So live by the sword, die by the sword. And that play right there, that's 2 games in a row that I've lost because of a fumble. And they're all about the same time. So what I've noticed is Madden will screw you over. Absolutely. DDA is real. I believe in DDA 100%. So in order to prevent DDA in certain games, and I end up playing really aggressive man coverage, but in order to prevent DDA, you're going to have to go on conservative, especially the lower parts, the lower seconds of the game. I actually tried to lurk that. Great job of him to get out of bounds. 15 of 18, 2 picks, 3 TDs. 35-35. Right? So what were my zone drops? What do I end up going to? Okay, so I end up going 30 flats, 15 on curl flats, and 10 on hooks. 5 on hooks. 10 on hooks, 5 on curl flats. Okay. So I think I end up playing cover 3. Yeah. This is a problem when I'm cover 3 and I'm not base aligned, is it'll show 1 high safety. So when it shows 1 high safety, it gives it away that it's either cover 1, cover 0, or cover 3. So it's either man coverage or cover 3, but I end up base aligning now. Okay. I end up running cover 3. I shade down and then I readjust these guys. You've seen this defense before if you've followed my videos. And I end up having this guy in a 30, this guy in a 30, and go from there. But like I said, man, live by the sword, die by the sword. You know, I'm okay with playing on balanced. Excellent read by this guy to take off with it. Absolutely incredible IQ. There's nobody there, so why not just take off with it? But when you play on balanced, you're going to live by the sword, die by the sword. That was stupid of me to play on balanced. I just got so used to playing on balance that I forgot to turn it to conservative because I wasn't planning on jurtling in that case. Kind of feel like I should have called the timeout right here, but I didn't want to get him any closer, you know. But I figured if I called timeout, he'd kick a field goal. I'd have at least 2 plays. But I ended up just hoping he'd miss it. no ice kick, and boom, he ends up coming up with the win, man. So that's 2 games in a row, man. That's 2 games in a row that I have fumbled in the red zone with less than a minute left because I wasn't on conservative. So that is something you guys need to understand. Okay, live by the sword, die by the sword. But that's okay. Nonetheless, man, that was an incredible freaking gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Hey guys, if you like the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a like for your boy, man. It helps the channel grow. If you guys want to reach out to me on social media, the link's in the description. Definitely drop a follow and message me, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video.